Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with another Pokemon Sword and Shield Wi-Fi battle as the WBE Week 5, and we're taking on my boy Emvee, so definitely go ahead and check him out. His channel link will be down below. Before we get into this, I just want to say that I do have a 10% sale going on because it is Valentine's Day weekend. Funnily enough, not funnily enough, but I mean, today is actually my 7-year anniversary with my wife. I haven't been married to her for 7 years, but we've been dating for 7 years today because I believe this will go up on the 15th. So if y'all wanna pay for her gift, no. If you want to pick up the merch, you can. The link is down below, and using code CANDY from now to the 16th, you can get 10% off. So big shout out to Teespring for giving me a Valentine's Day sale, so you guys can check that out. But we're fighting Emvee. Emvee has a pretty threatening team. His Gmax Grimmsnarl is actually leading the WBE kill leaderboard thing. So he has the most KOs with that in the entire league. I wonder why an offensive Gmax that he can just click buttons with for 3 turns and get 3 kills is leading the kills. But anyway, he does have some cool Pokemon as well, like Arcanine, which walls my Cinderace, and Seismitoad, which also is a good answer for Cinderace. Besides that, Cinderace is really good versus his squad. Xatu for bouncing back hazards. Escavalier being a nice little steel type for Haxorus, as well as Gardevoir. But let's see what I'm bringing. So the first Pokemon we have right here is my Qwilfish, which actually Poison and Water Stab is very, very good versus Emvee's team. Only Seismitoad can actually take both. And I'm Subtoxic. Subtoxic with enough speed for modest max special attack, max speed Seismitoad. I don't know why I said special attack, but modest max speed Seismitoad, so I'm faster than that, so I can sub up on that. And the cool thing about sub is as well, it allows me to stall Dynamax turns. It eases prediction too, because he might go out to Xatu. I think he might bring Xatu, so he may go out to Xatu on potential Spike or T-Spike, which I was thinking about running on it. But if I sub and it's defensive Xatu, Poison Jab with the 30% chance to poison can help me 2 KO Xatu if I do get that poison. And then we have Waterfall. I have Waterfall over Liquidation because I want to flinch. I'm serious. Like, if it gives me an opportunity to flinch and beat a Escavalier or even a slower Xatu, I will gladly take it in this scenario. And the damage difference, I think the 20% chance to flinch is better than the defense drop. And of course, Toxic is really nice for wearing down Seismitoad, which helps my Cinderace be a big threat to his team. It's also good for defensive Arcanine if he tries to Will-O-Wisp me and thinks he can get on out of there without taking any damage back just because of potential Intimidate, though I think Flash Fire is another one he could bring, which makes Gardevoir wall him, but I can Toxic that and allow me to wear that down. Speaking of Gardevoir, it's actually the next member of my team, and Substitute Gardevoir is also very, very good here. So we have enough speed for Dracozolt, and basically the rest is maximizing my special attack. Because Gardevoir did get Mystical Fire this generation, I have a 4 times effective hit on a Escavalier. Substitute can be cool if I trace Prankster from Grimmsnarl, assuming he runs that over Frisk. Though he can run either or, I don't really care. Sub can also allow me to avoid Sucker Punch. I am faster than Grimmsnarl, and outside of the Gigantamax, I can knock him out with the Moonblast. And then Psychic is really strong versus his Arcanine. So that's like the idea behind it. Substitute Gardevoir, leftovers for longevity, and with Toxic damage potentially, or even Stealth Rock damage, this Pokemon can really go in, and Substitute just eases prediction, and it also lets me avoid the priority moves from Grimmsnarl. Next up, we do have Luffy, my Corviknight. This Corviknight is there to deal with the Escavalier. It deals with Rillaboom. It can deal with Cinccino, so that's the idea behind it. It has 84 speed investment, that way it outspeeds max speed Adamant Conkeldurr. So if he wants to Thunder Punch me and whatnot. We have Mirror Armor for the drops that his attacks can do. Like, for example, if he brings Intimidate, I can get the Intimidate off an Arcanine. If he brings, I think, what is Max Darkness? Max Darkness Bulbapedia. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the Special Defense. Okay, Special Defense. Whatever. It's just good for drops in general too. Like if you use Drum Beating Rillaboom, for instance, I can drop that as well. Pressure wouldn't be terrible here though, don't get me wrong, because I mean Escavalier would have less close combats. I'm definitely thinking Escavalier's coming, but it's fine. If I can deal with Arcanine, then Corviknight with Bulk Up kind of just wins the game after that. And Corviknight being physically defensive again lets it deal with Grimmsnarl. I'm assuming he's going to bring like Thunder Punch as an option versus me. So it would be cool, and this thing can just bulk up on everything. Even if he burns me with Seismitoad, I mean, it could still be annoying as hell as well, especially with the support from potentially Toxic Qwilfish and Substitute Gardevoir. U-turn for momentum as well if he wants to bring heavy duty boots on Arcanine over like Rocky Helmet. That's cool too, because I'm not taking any chip, but it gives me momentum if he brings that or if he brings Dracozolt, which is actually a giant threat to me if he does want to bring it. Right now, next up we do have my Cinderace coming up, and my Cinderace is faster than max speed Xatu, and we put max HP on this thing with the heavy duty boots. Defense, that way we could take on a Scavalier a little bit better, Mr. Rhyme as well if need be. And then we have the rest in attack, allows me to 2-hit KO. A lot of variants of defensive Xatu that runs some speed. Does a ton to Grimmsnarl. Like if I Pyro Ball after, if he bulks up on me, I can 2-hit KO him. Obviously this thing checks a Scavalier. And can U-turn around in the bad matchups. I do have Taunt and Super Fang. Super Fang will help me get through Arcanine as well as Seismitoad, but more so Arcanine because if I Super Fang it and then Taunt it, it can't Morning Sun on me. So a weaken, basically if Arcanine takes a Super Fang and then it takes a U-turn, it dies to Psychic from Gardevoir. So that's just like in range of it. And the bulk helps me switch into Arcanine a lot better as well with the team. I could have used enough speed for Cinccino, and maybe I should have, but that's if he brings Cinccino, which he probably is. I'm probably bringing it to life right now. We're not playing until tomorrow, but I'm recording this anyway. I'm probably bringing it to life that he brings Cinccino, but I'll take that L if I end up doing so. If he brings like King's Rock and it ends up flinching all my Pokemon to death. But next up we have Zoro, my Haxorus. Now I was gonna bring Dragon Dance. Now of course I was gonna bring Choice Band because Close Combat's really nice versus him, despite the Xatu. But I decided on Swords Dance on Nerve, and with a Life Orb and +2, this thing kills. Like if I have Dragon Claw, Facade, Close Combat, and Swords Dance, I could run Poison Jab over Facade, and that will KO Grimmsnarl, especially if he wants to run like a Resistance Berry. I have a Nerve, so that doesn't matter at all. But with Life Orb and Close Combat, I knock out like defensive Escavalier with +2. Facade means I can Swords Dance in front of Seismitoad, so if it Scald Burns me or Toxic, I'll knock it out with Facade after. And then we have Dragon Claw just as a strong move. I'm faster than a max speed, neutral nature Arcanine. I do think he has to bring defensive Arcanine versus me. I think it's a lot better than offensive personally, just because my Cinderace would otherwise give him problems. But maybe he'll bring offensive just because it could still be good as well. But yeah, we're running Life Orb for the extra power, man. Basically, the game plan is go in with Haxorus, set up in front of him, and then just Close Combat. This does 87 to 103 or 102% or something like that to Gmax Grimmsnarl with Close Combat. And of course, if I have the Facade boost, I can knock it out even in Gmax form. But yeah, Haxorus is definitely a killer right here. And last but not least, we have the thing that's stopping Dracozolt from sweeping me, Chopper, my Piloswine, with Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Icicle Spear, and Curse. Now with the 12 speed EVs and Curse, we're actually faster than a Scavalier, even after a Curse. And with 60 attack investment and an Adamant Nature, we can 2-hit KO max HP a Scavalier with Earthquake. The rest is in HP and defenses to be able to better take on Dracozolt, to even let me take on Grimmsnarl, potentially if I curse up as he brings in Grimmsnarl and tries to bulk up and do its stuff. My Piloswine is still really good versus that. And it's also a rocker that doesn't really care too much about Xatu, because if I curse up, my Icicle Spear is just doing way too much damage, and it helps me with avoiding the burn too. If I taunt with my Cinderace on the Arcanine, Piloswine actually becomes like a pivot to Arcanine after I Super Fang or whatnot, so I can avoid Will-O-Wisp and stuff because of that taunt. But yeah, giving me an electric immunity for the team. That is a squad for today. Big shout out to my boy Soul Gears as well as Gypsy King, of course, for working with me on the team. And I'm excited to see how this game goes. So yeah, for those that skip this part, enjoy the game. Alright guys, so we are here with my battle versus Emvee, and we're about to start. Emvee, we actually had to restart because it was lagging so much, but Emvee has Dracozolt, Escavalier. I'm really happy I brought Piloswine, Xatu, Seismitoad, Arcanine, and Grimmsnarl. I'm always leading Haxorus and always clicking SD. He actually led Seismitoad because we disconnected the battle since it took like 6 minutes for Swords Dance and Icy Wind to go through turn 1. So it was really, really frustrating. But yeah. If you guys also want to check out the Drop a Dreepy merch, ooh, that was loud. I'm sorry about that if you heard that. But if y'all want to check out the Drop a Dreepy merch this weekend, you can get 10% off by using code CANDY. Teespring gave me a Valentine's Day code, so if you use code CANDY, you can pick up the Drop a Dreepy merch. Sorry. But yeah, I lead Haxorus and I click SD. He's going to click Icy Wind with his Seismitoad. Connect to show me that he has no special attack investment, which I guess was the benefit of this. And yeah, we go from there. So there's a Seismitoad lead versus my Haxorus. I click Swords Dance, he clicks Icy Wind. No berries for you, sir. I click Swords Dance because the Haxorus's role in this game is to just punch holes as quickly as possible. I really hope this goes through immediately. Come on. There we go. Okay, awesome. So we're having a real battle now. Great. And then I just Dragon Claw next turn. Yep, Dragon Claw next turn. Depending on the size, I don't think he can kill me. But depending on the size and total investment, I might be able to kill him. So yeah, we Dragon Claw here. If he goes to Scavalier, I 2 KO. If he goes Arcanine, I bop that thing too, so I'm not really too worried. And this thing taking damage is amazing for Cinderace, excuse me. Let me put Icy Wind on Size and Toad. Yep, that couldn't knock me out, like I said. And we hit that thing up with a Life Orb Dragon Claw. And Size and Toad goes down. So, great. Haxorus KO Size and Toad. Amazing for Cinderace. Size and Toad, and I died of recoil, which is funny. I really do like my Cinderace here. I feel like it's strong. Has a good matchup versus basically everything, and can kind of like Super Fang everything. And Dracozolt isn't the biggest of deals, I feel, depending on the set. I like how it started like with a KO. He does go Arcanine, as expected. He does reveal the Intimidate as well. We're just going to Super Fang. My Gardevoir is extremely threatening here, so it's good to get this damage off on his Arcanine. I'm 100% faster as well. I don't know if maybe he'd switch, but I mean, it doesn't make sense to really switch Arcanine out. Let's see Cinderace versus Arcanine. Let's see. I always feel like I missed that move, but we get the 50% off on Arcanine, great. And he goes for Dragon Pulse. 187 to 140. Okay, awesome. So, really nice damage. 187 to 140. He could be Dragon Pulse. That's like jolly no investment. I'm just gonna taunt here. That way he can't like recover or anything, or anything like that. I think he might actually be AV, personally, but we'll see. As he goes for Morning Sun. Okay, so he's not AV. Morning Sun. This is going to allow me to U-turn out into. Well, I think my Gardevoir makes a lot of sense because U-turn into that basically puts it in KO range of Gardevoir. Coolfish is also a very solid option, I feel, because it gets off Intimidate. Maybe Coolfish is a little bit stronger. Let me go Coolfish. Morning Sun, Dragon Pulse. You would have to think he has a fire move. Dragon Pulses. I think he might be that crit. Okay, no. I was gonna say I think he might be Dragon Pulse Flamethrower, but I'm going Poison Jab here. I think I get a lot of information out of it. He could go hard as Cavalier, but I think Xatu makes a lot of sense too to prevent my hazards exactly. So depending on the Xatu set, this will do a good chunk. So that is a max defense Xatu. Yep, that's 100% max defense Xatu. And we get a nice little poison off on it, so great. So now what I'm actually going to do is go for Substitute. Actually, yo, my controller messing up. Let me Waterfall here. If I get rid of Xatu, I don't have to worry about clicking Earthquake versus anything. And I have a chance to flinch him as well. He's not going to be faster than me, for sure after that little damage I did. And again, having that chance to flinch him as well is pretty big. Plus, if he doubles into Arcanine, for instance, I get a lot of damage off. And he might actually double, considering I can go Pilot Swine. I don't know, like, what makes the most sense. Yeah, he does double, exactly. 50% poison. He does expect my Pilot Swine to come out, too. That's nice. So I get some very useful damage on this guy. We don't see an item. I'm good with weakening this because everything at the moment looks like he's going to be in range of Gardevoir soon. So I'm going to put this in range of Gardevoir for sure. And plus I have this chance to flinch as well. Knockoff doesn't kill. It actually doesn't do that much at all. And once again, we just go right for Waterfall. We have Scavalier at 50%. Arcanine at 50 and Xatu at 50. So the game's looking alright, but I do have to be careful because Emvee has a really good habit of losing early on and then Grimmsnarl coming in and beating down every mon. There goes Xatu. I'm okay with that. There's going to be a 2-hit KO, and I think it's going to be a Rocky Helmet down too. Ooh, I actually get a crit, so he doesn't even get a chance to Rocky Helmet stall me or put me at anything. So that's bad. So Qwilfish knocks out Xatu. KOs Xatu. Arcanine comes out. I'm assuming he's very defensive. I'm just going to Toxic here just in case he doesn't E-Speed. As he has Flamethrower, okay. D-Pulse, Morning Sun, Flame. And I really do like the Cinderace play because I feel like I can just taunt safely. And then just start clicking Pyro Ball versus Emvee. I'm assuming his last move might also be the... it might also be the... what's it called? Wisp. So our, Gardevoir made sense there, but I want to make sure that Arcanine can't come back in. And plus, this mon is super strong versus him, so... Also, Corviknight's always going to be my sack, I think. Dracozolt comes out. So I taunt, that way Dracozolt can't really touch my Pilot Swine. And I'm going to U-turn here. For sure. Like, if he's Scarf, so be it. Pilot Swine can come out after, and he might actually end up doubling. He's not Scarf, so that's great. So I get some beautiful chip. And I do feel like my bird is kind of the most useless member, so I'm going to go out to my bird. Of course, this might have been a misplay, but I don't think he Bolt Beak, if anything. Yeah, he low kicks. As he's Hustle and has the Blunder Policy. Ooh. That's really cool. Again, I feel like my bird is the useless member, so I'm just going to U-turn here. And then get in Pilot Swine. And he tries to low kick again, predicting me to go out into my Pilot Swine. So, like I said, my bird was useless. I go Pilot Swine now. And I click Earthquake and I 2-hit KO something. If he switches out, then he doesn't get his... If he switches out, then he doesn't get his... what's it called? He doesn't have his speed boost anymore, so that'll obviously help out my Gardevoir. And Earthquake is very strong. He does manage to connect, but we're going to be able to knock him out with Earthquake here. Pylo, KOs, Dracozolt. I'm assuming this is the point where he brings out his Grimmsnarl and starts clicking bulk up and beats me down. If you know, if my memory serves me right. Depending, of course. Yup. So I feel like, I guess we'll go Luffy here. And I Brave Bird for Chip is he's going to click bulk up and then do his damage versus me, basically. Yep, there's the bulk up. Hopefully I don't lose to Grimmsnarl like everybody else. We'll see. We'll see. Because, I mean, this mon is really broken, so. But besides this, I'm in a pretty good position. I think so, anyway. I wonder what resist berry is. You poison resist? He just bulks up again. That's fair. I've subbed twice with Gardevoir into Moonblast, so I'll Brave Bird for a little bit, Chip. Keyword a little bit. And, wait, what move did he go for there? He didn't bulk up, that's for sure. He Darkest Lariat. Does not KO at all. Like, in no regard of the move did that KO. So... Grimmsnarl. My Moonblast is 60 to something %. I'm just gonna Brave Bird again. Yeah, as he bulks up once more. I don't know if he's Chestleberry Rest or like what the game plan is there. But again, me being sub on Gardevoir is going to definitely make a difference here, I feel. And plus I can still crit him too. And these bulk up rests, I don't know if he has Sucker Punch. He does have that rest. Bulk up rest, Darkest Lariat. Bulk up, rest, Darkest Lariat. Oh shoot, is he just Prankster like period? Bro, if he pulls a... It'd actually be okay for me if he pulled the Sleep Talker. So he definitely Sleep Talk. Yep. Bulk up rest, Darkest Lariat, Sleep Talk. Okay. That's scary. That is definitely scary. If he pulls the right moves every single time, that is scary. I'm a sub. Ow. I'm surprised. Bulk up rest. Darkest Lariat. I don't know his last move. I don't even know his item. Excuse me. But yeah, we sub for sure. I guess he's trying to just pull a move. So I have Prankster sub. Let's see what happens. He pulled bulk up. Okay, best case scenario for me. Legit. Best case scenario for me. Let's go, Gardevoir. You're going to do some massive damage here. And he actually I think he actually has the Dynamax to live, and I'm pretty sure I 2-hit KO him. So let's go for this Moonblast behind a sub. I also have the Mystical Fire. Oh, I forgot to put Grim KOs. Grim KOs Corvi? I know he wants the Dynamax here. For sure. Because this Moonblast does so much damage. But I'm fairly confident it's a 2-hit KO unless he's running Fairy Resist. And like he's max Spadef. He does Dynamax. And you pay attention to how much damage this does. Let's see. Let's see. This Gmax looks so cool, man. He does have a Resist Berry. Ooh, that did some big damage. That did some big damage. Item. Nice, but I can stall out his max. That's one turn. I wonder if his last move is Sucker Punch, man. That's 2 turns. Oh, shoot. It actually works that way? No! Do I Moonblast or does he max guard? I feel like sacking you is the best play. Damn, I didn't know it worked on my sub one. He Gmax snoozed again. So that really sucks. I didn't know it worked on sub. That was something that SG actually told me to test. Damn, that sucks, man. Because I could have subbed again and been good. Why does that work on substitute? I think it really depends on what his last move is. Does he have Sucker Punch or not? If he does, he wins. If he does, he wins. Let's see. Otherwise, Moonblast should pick up the KO, but I don't know. Sucker Punch is actually a good play on his part if he has it, because then he could just like rest next turn as well to try and avoid and get the Prankster and whatnot. I mean, he should rest here if he doesn't have Sucker Punch. He does go for rest either way. How much do you take from this? So I just gotta outplay the, well, not outplay, but I'll end up behind a sub. Literally 1%. Literally 1%. That's hilarious. So I do get Prankster subs, so I'm okay. If he gets bulk up, I think I win as well. But I could be wrong, because, I mean, Arcanine's still a problem. Damn, man, he lived on 1%. It doesn't, he did get the Darkest Lariat. He did get the Darkest Lariat. This is close, man. Just like my battle versus Blunder in SBL. Let's see. I wonder if that was a roll on Grimmsnarl as well. Because I'm assuming he's just max HP. So on max HP, I do 99 to 116. Oh, he got bulk up here. Which means I end up behind a sub, and he still has to get the roll after. Let's go, baby. Let's go, sub. Yo, I'm glad I went sub 3 attacks, man. And I'm getting more HP back, so there's chances. Like, he has to... I think he has to rest again. I think he has to rest again. Yep, and pray. And also, I mean, it might have actually been a roll. It probably was a roll. But I'm behind a sub now, which means I come out on top versus Grimmsnarl. Yo, he literally lived on 1% twice. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I would love to end up behind a sub here, man. He got bulk up again. I ended up behind a sub. Sub Gardevoir for sure, the MVP here. Dude, I can't believe he lived like on 1% twice. The roll, if he's only max HP, is literally 99 to 116. So we managed to beat the +3 Gigantamaxing that has won every game, but we're not out of the game yet. The game is not over yet. I do have the Mystical Fire for a Scavalier. And I have the Psychic for Arcanine. So a Scavalier, even if it's Akaberry, this has a chance to KO at the range he's at. If he's not Akaberry, he dies. I'm assuming he EV'd it to be like Max Badef Assault Vest with a soda on the side, like all that crap. Like, yep, he's Akaberry. This has a chance to KO at the range he's at. Of course, it did not. He knocks me off. That's fine. I already know his Arcanine is going to live this on 4 as well. I mean, right here, we just click Psychic. Picks up the KO on you. Arcanine had a lot of speed, so it might not take this that well. But max HP does 46 to 54, and that's around the range he's at because I hit him with a U-turn as well. There's a chance I'm faster, and if I am faster and he's not like Assault Vest, which I think he's physically defensive, I can win right now. So, let's see. If I'm faster, I think it's almost guaranteed win. I am not. I am not faster, but we do tank every hit from Arcanine. Ooh, that is looking like a solid 2-hit KO, my friend. That is looking like a 2-hit KO. That is a solid 2-hit KO. Maybe he can flamethrower crit me, though. He does go for the flamethrower crit. He does not get the flamethrower crit. Can Nami pull it out? Nami's able to pull it out, and we beat Emvee. The Dreepys go 5-0, baby. Nami for the MVP. Man, I wish I didn't use her last week on the thumbnail, but damn, man. Nami for MVP for sure. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Definitely go ahead and check out Emvee's channel. His link will be down below. The New York Dreepys go 5-0. And we also have we're now 1-1 with Emvee and Draft League. Good, I'm glad, because last time I didn't even get to battle. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Definitely go ahead and check out Emvee's channel. I'll hit him. It's kind of late at night, so I'll hit him up if he's able to do an interview. And if he's not, well, you know, that's what it is. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed either way. Like I said as well, if you want to check out the merch, if you want to support the New York Dreepys, who are now again 5-0, you can use code CANDY from now until Sunday to get 10% off. But yeah, if anything, I'll see you guys in a sec with an interview with Emvee. If not, goodbye, my friends. All right, guys, so we're here with the interview with Emvee himself. Say hi to the people.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? We're here.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the interview for what, the Kirim one, right? Dragon Tail?
Yeah. Hey, man, I told him we're 1-1 now. That's the last
we are
time
1-1. We are 1-1.
Emvee
Hey, no,
beat me.
listen. So, I mean, if we don't face in playoffs, it'll definitely we'll have a tiebreaker match in the
APA, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really cool, dude. I'm so dumb, man. I saw Rest, Sleep Talk, Bulk Up, Darkest Lair. I'm like, oh my god, what if he has Sucker Punch? What's wrong with me, man? It's late. It's late, to be fair. It's late for both of us.
Yeah. The one thing that I overlooked, I think, was your potential to run sub, because I knew there was a possibility you'd run sub on Gardevoir, but like I forgot like the Prankster sub.
It gives me a lot. Yeah, I mean it's so good here too, because like Special Arcanine made a lot of sense because it beats Bulk Up, and I figured Roar as well. You had a lot of speed though, which meant the roll on Psychic was always a 2-hit KO. Like it wasn't even a roll. The Dracozolt was I actually had Dracoloak originally.
Yeah.
Over Piloswine, but I was like, oh my god, if he brings Dracozolt, I just lose. Like, and then you brought the set that literally wins you the game if I brought it.
I didn't want my like when the blunder policy activated when I missed low kick the first time.
Yeah.
I really didn't want it to happen because I thought it was too early.
Yeah, I could tell it definitely influenced your play.
Yeah. And then I felt like I was just forced to stay in to get damage just because I missed. Well, I low kicked again thinking you double into.
Oh yeah, no, I stayed and I was like, Emvee's gonna probably hit me again but this mon's expendable, so I'm not gonna go Piloswine. And then you low kick, yeah. I don't think the miss on what's it called mattered, but I should have. Darkest Lair is smart because it breaks through my boost as well, so that's a really clean attack. And then the Roselli Berry, and then when you Gmax, bro. So Emvee, guys, he told me he didn't realize that I got drowsy, which is why I switched out with my Gardevoir. But
I was just like, oh, maybe I have a chance now.
that was really clean though. Assault Vest, Seismitoad. Yeah, dude, look at my Hatcher set.
Let me see here. You got
look at this demon.
Dude, that...
Yeah, it's just straight up like it kills a Scavalier. It has a chance to kill max defense Seismitoad. It does 87.
Do you like my Chinese EV spreads?
Do you mean your actual calc EV spreads and not your Chinese EV spreads, which you don't calc ever? You definitely calc these in the game versus me.
I mean,
yes.
Well, they're still Chinese EV spreads.
The advanced EV spreads.
Unfortunately, they couldn't come through in this game because then I would have said the Chinese have come through, but of course you've been studying the arts that I
correct. I am
being you're well versed in countering Chinese sets.
I'm also 1/2000th Chinese, so.
Wait, really?
Yeah, on my
Did
pinky.
you do the what is it, the
okay, I did, but I definitely don't remember. I definitely don't remember if that was on. I'm pretty sure it was not. I really do like that Grimmsnarl though. Like I'm looking at it like this is a really smart bring versus me. Prankster obviously makes it more threatening, and like my goal was to. So like I said in my video, and I said it to you. I said in the beginning, but basically, when your mons go down, you bring out Grimmsnarl and it starts kicking up every KO. There's a reason why it has 12 KOs and it's the kill leader, right? Four battles gone by and it has 12 KOs. Like it's insane. So like I brought subs so I could stall out turns of especially with Gardevoir, because Gardevoir behind a sub is broken, like versus your team. It 2 KOs everything.
I thought the matchup like with Gardevoir, like just Gardevoir in general was bad because like I was forced to bring Akka on on
the Escavalier.
Yeah, and then Roselli on the Grimmsnarl. Like I just thought that was like just a Pokemon that was so good versus me, wasn't it? Because those 3 covers moves,
Guard was beautiful.
Psychic Fairy and Fire, like
It was really
Like, what
strong,
did I have?
and I see that you have AV Seismitoad as well. So in case I wanted to get cheeky and energy balled, you would be
Yeah,
able to live
I
it.
guarantee live
Yeah.
a hit from that.
Yeah, you knocked me out. I was smart brain.
You like it's poison touch side toad though, so if
Yeah.
you switched it in,
I like that.
and poison jab because it 2 KOs the Gardevoir.
No, that's smart. That's very smart. You get that poison. I like early on when Zatu, I was like, okay, there's two things that happen here. If he roosts, I have a chance to flinch him because he's like super defensive, which I could tell based on the calc, or based on the damage I did because I did a pre-calc before. Or he might switch out into like a Scavalier or something, and which is why I followed up with a waterfall. Like it hit both, but I was glad. Like when Seismitoad and Haxorus died early, it was good and bad. Like obviously Haxorus had a phenomenal speed tier versus you, and you had no issue. So if I had lived that, like I could have switched and brought it back out because you didn't have rocks on this team, which is smart because I would just court change them if I wanted it. But
Yeah, that one play. So let's talk about that one play where. So I remember where I switched out of where I guess I doubled out of Quillfish into a Scavalier. I was thinking you'd go. I was thinking you'd go Gardevoir
and copy and do your thing.
Yeah. I was thinking you'd do that, so which is why I made that double. But
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd stay in.
Part of
I would have
me
lived.
was like you'd.
I would have lived the waterfall with the crit.
Yeah, you would have, and I would have died to Rocky Helmet, I believe.
Yeah.
What were you forced to go out to Revenge Kami?
I went up to Arcanine after that.
Oh yeah. So I mean,
I forgot what
it forced an Arcanine. Yeah, that was smart. Like I felt like Arcanine was so good defensively versus me, but like Cinderace just shuts it down anyway. Like,
Yeah, it does. I knew you'd bring like the Super Fang taunt thing too, because I looked at your other sets. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good versus me. But I don't know if you'd bring that or not.
I also showed it on my Wi-Fi on my Showdown Live today by accident. Like I was doing a Cinderace calc, and I was like, oh yeah, that's for a WBE game that already happened, which it did not. It was like literally my exact. I literally showed my exact spread and everything.
Shoot.
Thank God you work.
Thank God I work.
Oh, if your Seismitoad didn't have speed, my Haxorus also outsped it too, so that's why.
I know. I specifically EV'd it to outrun it.
Yeah, that's smart. Like
I
after
see
the end, that's smart. But I calculated I couldn't die to anything, so
Yeah.
I was like,
I was like, so with this Grimmsnarl set, I was thinking, okay, like if he doesn't bring Pangoro, which he probably won't, because he's never brought Pangoro.
hey, it was a mon that could have came. It was a mon that definitely could have came.
He could have. I mean, I had limited fighting switch-ins, and my only fighting switch-in was Dark Week.
Yeah, and it's also like it has Scrappy, so it doesn't care about Arcanine's Intimidate. But I was worried about Wisp, so I was like, forget it.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like I did some calcs and stuff. Like if I was up against that Pangoro, +2, that's about 30 something. So it would have been a nice clean 3-hit KO.
Damn, Grimmsnarl's scary. I didn't even realize it was a dark move that is a snooze. I thought Gmax snooze was fairy.
No, it's the dark move.
Yeah. Oh,
You didn't bring your Gmax at all.
yeah. I have a freaking Orbeetle. Like what?
Yeah.
You have. Let me read off Emvee's list of Pokemon real quick. Grimmsnarl, Arcanine, Escavalier. I wonder why I didn't bring. Or you know what's funny though? I was also thinking about Sub Orbeetle too, like Sub Iron Defense. But I was like, he probably has like Roar Arcanine, and even though it can't roar out my D-Max or my Gigantamax, he can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't do it after. But
Plus,
I mean,
Darkest Lair, it ignores your defense boost anyways.
yeah, exactly. But you know what they say? He who Dynamaxes first loses.
Yeah, you're right. You didn't bring your Gmax for that reason.
Yeah, that's it. Bro, did you tell them that we played monotype Rambats before to figure out who would? So I didn't tell them the IP thing, but like, so Emvee and I, well, whatever, I don't care.
I think I said that. I said that like the first time, but
and
then
then didn't connect. Yeah, it was a freaking
I forgot
pain.
to say it again.
Yeah. So basically, what happened is that we changed our like IP so we can connect with each
Play
other.
on land mode.
Yeah, exactly, in land mode. So it looked like things were in the room next to each other. So Emvee took the stupid IP that I had in the video that was made about it. And I was like, no, you changed yours. This is the original IP. You keep this. Because we couldn't connect at first. And we were like, why? And then he was like, no, you change it. He's like, I'll play you in multi-random battles. I played Emvee in multi-random battles, and I Dynamax first. And then he brought out a Solgaleo and Dynamax.
Dynamax, yep. Do Dynamaxes first, loses first, and then I won that game.
That was it.
And then Joy was like, okay, so if that's the rule we're going to play, let me just
Not
quickly
bring-
swap out my Pokemon here, not bring my Orbeetle. And then win the
So
game.
also Emvee saw my team, so of course that's not how it went. But I'm glad that at least that second game didn't lag. It was 6 minutes that I clicked SD. It was
Yeah.
insane. Oh my!
My battle I acted like there was no disconnection, so it was just pretty nice.
Okay, I was just like, okay, I guess that's fair. My Oh, you did bring Iron Defense. I thought that was something you bring. So my Palace line was EV to 2 KO, max HP, Escavalier after Curse, always. But it also, like, outspeeds
After
it as well.
Curse? Hold
Yeah.
on, this thing is Curse?
Yeah, and it also
No.
outspeeds it guaranteed. It's like,
It doesn't, no, it doesn't.
Palace line gets Curse.
Oh, I thought you said... Oh, I thought you said Escavalier gets Curse. My bad.
Oh, bro, damn, that would have been crazy. I was like, damn, did I bring the wrong
Oh,
Palace
you were
line?
Oh, yeah, you were...
Yeah, so like Curse let me, like, if you weren't like that type of Grimmsnarl, Curse, I mean, look at your team and look at Curse Palace line. But I mean, obviously you have Escavalier. But yeah, I enjoyed that game. It literally came down to sleep talk.
Mm-hmm.
That was
It
it.
did, yeah. If I gotten enough rolls, then I think I
you
I
would've won.
lived with Escavalier. And then if you were low enough, I think, well, maybe Arcanine could have. Well, it just depended on like if Grimmsnarl could have hit more of those Darkest Lairs,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it did. Literally that. Like if you sleep talk more Darkest Lairs versus bulk ups. So like I said, it literally came down to. It literally came down to that.
Okay, so like the first time I think because if I had broken the sub and I still had my Roselia Berry, I could just click regular Lariat.
Yeah.
And live the hit, knock you out.
Yeah. Like I said, yeah. Like I said, it literally came down to sleep talk.
Yeah.
That was that's why in GBA I stopped bringing sleep talk because I brought sleep talk Gyarados 2 weeks in a row and he never got the attack. Even though he 6-0'd, he never got the attack, so he always died.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I did it. Now we're 1-1.
I had another set at first, but then I switched it to this one.
What was the set? Was it bulk up 3 attacks with like Thunder Punch?
It's a secret. I'm saving it if we play again.
Oh, okay. It was bulk up 3 attacks with Thunder Punch, so that's fine. Do you have any closing words to tell people? I told them to subscribe to you like 10 million times.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, everybody, look, listen. Real talk. If you're not subscribed to me already, what are you doing? Come on, subscribe to your boy. We're almost at 40K. We're getting close to 50K, and then we're gonna be at 100K soon enough. I'm sure, you know. So
I agree.
Joy's my boy. You know, we're both.
Hey, Melmetal just got banned, bro. And Kieran Black.
I haven't recorded. I didn't record with it yet.
Yeah, no, I know. I literally begged them the other day. But I agree, Emvee's my boy as well. Damn it, man. I wanted to use it. I knew they were getting banned, but I was hoping it'd be Sunday.
I didn't get to use my Chinese Melmetal that I tweeted, dude. Come.
Bro, just put together those replays that you were showing. That's it. Literally call it the best of Melmetal or something.
Yeah, it's true. I should do that.
Damn, Melmetal and Kieran Black. That kind of threw me off. Oh, but it's still the floor's still yours. My bad.
Oh no, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, right now Joy and I 1-1. You know, like Monotype Random Battle, we're both struggling to keep on the top. So the next game that we'll play is either going to be in the playoffs or it's going to be in the APA. Hope you're all excited for that.
Yes.
You know,
it'd be nice.
Did you already tell people about Melmetal in the APA?
Well, not on my channel, but yeah, I drafted Melmetal in the APA. So
yeah.
I was first.
I remember Joy telling everybody about it. But I don't know if he announced it here, but yeah,
I did.
Melmetal being banned. Who cares? Joy has it.
Yeah, I will be using it on Wi-Fi. I'm really sad. I mean, I knew it was gonna get banned, but I'm really sad about that. Damn.
Dude, you should be happy, man. You get to use it in the place where it's not banned.
I mean, I'm happy about that, of course. When they re-rolled and I got first pick, I literally told them Melmetal start the draft right now. Like, but
who do you play next, by the way, in WBE?
John. I play John, some Pokemon, and then I believe I play. Is it Kyle? Let me actually look at it. Cause I'm going to Florida vacation, so I have to like play my week 8, the final week before. So I have to hit them up. Let me look at this. How do you see this? I'll let you guys know right now too, just so I know. Schedule. So my battle versus. So I play Emvee now, obviously. I play. Oh, I would have played Gator. So I play John, Otto, and then Invivicolor.
No, but not bad.
Yeah.
I think you should be fine. I play Duncan, Wolf, and Under the Radar.
Damn, bro, your last 4 are actually really tough.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like I said, the goal though, just to make the playoffs.
I mean, I think one more win is almost guaranteed for a playoff spot, depending on how the rest go. How many we have? 16
4-1 now.
Yeah. I'm saying if you're 5-1, I think 6-1 is guaranteed playoffs.
Yeah.
So
I could probably win 2 more. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, your damn Grimmsnarl damn near did what it did every battle. You come in, your Pokemon die, you bring in Grimmsnarl. It's a broken Gmax. That's why I also drafted that in the APA.
Oh, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, you're getting all the reveals right here. Everybody, I hope you watched up till now. If you did,
leave a like.
Shout out to you guys.
Leave a like. Yeah, sub to Emvee as well. Leave a like.
Drop a like if you enjoyed.
But yeah, we can close the video with that. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll definitely have some collabs with Emvee coming on my channel in the near future. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye.